Pennsylvania Congressman Guy Reschenthaler is set to be the House GOP chief deputy whip, and he joins us now. Congressman, good to have you on. It does seem like in the wake of this that McCarthy, I think McCarthy got, he got a lot of heat from conservatives for, not being conservative enough. He's playing much more conservative of late. He's now a hard no on amnesty for DACA. He wants to impeach Mayorkas. Do you think that's enough to kind of stave off the Andy Biggs moment here?
Well, look, Kevin McCarthy is conservative. It's patently unfair to compare him to Boehner and Paul Ryan and put him in that category because he is much more conservative. Also, our Republican conference is much more conservative than it's ever been. Remember, the majority of us came in when President Trump was either at the top of the ticket, already in the White House, or in this last election cycle.
Yeah.
So the party resembles much more the priorities of President Trump. Kevin McCarthy is behind President Trump. It's a different party. But as far as Andy Biggs goes,
yeah,
I like Andy Biggs. I've got nothing against Andy Biggs. When Andy ran against Kevin McCarthy, he only got 30-some votes out of 222. I mean, this is laughable. He's not going to have the votes on the floor to win Speaker. And all it does is it gives an opportunity to have moderate Republicans team up with Democrats and put somebody like an Adam Kinzinger or a Liz Cheney in the position of Speaker. Because remember, you don't have to be a member of the House to be elected Speaker. The House can elect anybody they want to be their Speaker. So that's the risk we're facing. And lastly on this, Rob, let me just say this. The 5 saboteurs, as they're being called in the media now, who say they'll never vote for Kevin McCarthy, they now have something in common with every single Democrat on the other side of the aisle, and that's that they're not going to vote for Kevin McCarthy. And why aren't the Democrats voting for Kevin? He's our best fundraiser. He raised $500 million in the last cycle. I would say, who is going to raise $500 million? No one other than Kevin McCarthy. He's also our best recruiter. We have really good candidates because Kevin McCarthy.
You don't think there's any? I mean, there's a lot of people that criticize him, that think he's soft. They don't think that he's MAGA. They don't think that he really has Trump's back, that he kind of flip-flops back and forth on that. You don't think there's any legitimacy to those concerns?
No, I know Kevin McCarthy incredibly well. I've been with him for 4 years at a leadership table. I've watched how he's handled himself. You can look at his voting record. He talks to President Trump frequently. I was on an overseas trip with him, and he was speaking with the president once or twice a day. The attacks that he is not conservative, it's baseless, and it's just lumping him in with Paul Ryan and John Boehner. Kevin McCarthy is neither of those two individuals. And again, the real risk here is you're not going to get somebody more conservative than Kevin McCarthy. You're going to get a rhino, or you're going to get a moderate Democrat with the gavel. This is sheer fantasy that you're going to come in and have somebody from the hard line of the Republican Party get the gavel. It's not going to happen.
It's certainly an interesting game. It certainly is that. Congressman, thank you so much.
It's a dangerous game they're playing, Rob. And I say you play silly games, win silly prizes.
Yeah, we've had a lot of that lately. Look at what happened in Georgia right now. It's amazing to see all these problems that the party has. It's really, really sad, and they got to fix a lot of stuff. Thank you so much, Congressman. Good to see you.
Thanks, Rob. Take care.